Hello, YouTube. It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to another franchise review of this month of July. This is a movie that came out in April. I just finally saw it on streaming last night. It's the Justice League movie. This is another one that came out a few months ago. The animated movie, Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 2. Yeah. This was awesome. I think it's slightly better than the other one from Part 1 that came out in January. I think it's really well done. Like I said, the animation is still the same. It's really awesome. Kara has more to do in this movie. Supergirl. It's way more, emotionally intense. The critics hated this. I don't know what they were expecting. I mean, they gave it like a 17%, and the audience score was 32. What version of the movie did they see? It's an animated movie that's not for kids. Of course, it's not going to be. They said it was underwhelming. I'm like, no, it's good. I think it's fine for a second part in this franchise. I was not expecting the Empire Strikes Back, guys. Sorry. And this is the plot. An endless army of shadow demons bent on destruction of all reality swarms over our world and at all parallel Earths. The only thing opposing them is the mightiest team of metahumans ever assembled, but not even the combined power of Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, and all the fellow superheroes can slow down the onslaught of this invisible horde. What mysterious force is driving them, and how do the long buried secrets of the Monitor and Supergirl threaten to crush our last defense? And yeah, that's the plot in a nutshell. You're not going to get anything deep here. This is not a Shakespeare play. It's a freaking DC movie, a DC animated movie for adults, not for kids. It's a PG-13, so it's very strong in the violence, and the tone is more adult, which is fine, because I'm an adult. I'm not a kid. I haven't been a kid since the 90s, guys. You got the same actors coming back. Jensen Ackles as Batman, Zach Callison as Robin, Meg Donnelly, who's fantastic as Supergirl. You got Erica Ishii as Dr. Light, Huntress. You got Stana Katic as Wonder Woman, and etc., etc. Constantine is one of the only things in this movie I didn't care about. I didn't care about him doing oogly boogly eyes in the Crisis on Infinite Earths on the CW because I don't like the character. I never liked John Constantine. And the thing is, the movie, yeah, Peacemaker, specifically designed after the DCU incarnation, can be seen among the assembled heroes. But I didn't see Peacemaker because I'm like, the movie was so short that, it goes by quick. It's 92 minutes long, guys. It's not long at all. And the third part, I'm planning on seeing it this week. Hopefully it's a good finale for this three-parter. Because everything has to be in parts now. Movies, TV shows, cartoons, comics, everything has to be in parts now. I'm getting ready to see it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The poster looks emotional with Supergirl in Superman's arms. We'll see what happens. It just came out on Blu-ray. I'm going to stream it online somewhere, and I'm going to give you my opinion on it on all three parts as a whole. Though it's already going to be an honorable mention because this is stunning animation for DC. They still got it with their animated movies for adults, not for kids, because this is not for kids. Your kid stuff is like the DC Super Pets or that new Superman cartoon that came out. It's a little more dark, but it's not as dark as this. And with DC, you gotta expect darkness. They do a lot of that. Half of their heroes have missing parents, or they're dead, or they lost their home civilization, like Kara and Superman. And yeah, it is what it is. If you're looking for something entertaining to watch for 90 minutes, that's DC animated, because there's nothing DC in the theater this summer. Sorry, guys. That ship has sailed. It crashed into the ocean after The Flash came out. We got to move on. We all have to move on from this. But their animated features are usually much better anyway than some of their DCU movies. They're shorter. They're not pretentious. They're not flashback heavy. There's some flashbacks here, mostly with the Psycho Pirate. Forgot to mention him. He's in the movie. And I'm like, yeah, and he works because he looks like Mr. Sinister. He has a cool look to him. He has a dark backstory because I wouldn't expect anything less from a DC character. And it fits with the rest of the story. There's a lot of characters in it, so I would advise you to either read the comics, watch the cartoons, or see the Crisis from Infinite Earth's live action version that they did on the CW to catch up on all these characters so you're not confused. Like my mom was like, "What is going on? I don't know what's going on." Of course, because she never read the comic. I didn't either, but at least I saw the Crisis on Infinite Earths CW show. You know, the 4-part or 5-part mini series of that, and that worked. Except for Batwoman, who sucked. Everything else worked. But this one, it works for what it is. For a second part, I think it's good. It's not the worst thing ever. And if you're looking for something entertaining on Max, it's on there for free. You can watch it now legally. Uh, Hopefully, part 3 will wrap everything up in a nice bow, and I'm looking forward to it. That's more than I could say for some other movies coming out that Sony's doing later this year. But anyway, that's my review of Justice League parts. Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 2. Stay tuned for Part 3 when I can watch it later this week. So acknowledge me, and I will see you guys in the next review.